Hello, children. We'll continue with our chapter 4, that is National Movements in India. Already we have done 3 pages. Now turn to page 26. In that, first 4 lines has been explained to you, that is about how the Ganganath Vidyalaya was established near Chandod, Karnali, where secret revolutionary activities were carried out, and many Gujarati youths joined these revolutionary activities, and against whom the actions was taken by the government, but the fight did not stop. Though the British government was just behind them, but the fight has not stopped, and finally government realized that this suppression is not going to help to rule over the country. Now we'll see the next point, revolutionary movement in foreign countries. This we all talked about the happenings in India, but in foreign countries also, the people, those who were living out of India, and they all were Indians. And the places like England, Canada, America, Germany, France, Myanmar, Malaya, Singapore, Afghanistan, Russia, the people, those who were living there, they also had a feeling of that revolutionary activity started, and the feeling for the love for their country. Now I'll just continue with the chapter. The active revolutionary took place in the revolutionary activities in foreign countries are Shyamji Krishna Varma, Madanlal Dhingra, Veer Savarkar, Lala Hardayal, Udham Singh, Raja Mahendra Pratap, Madam Bhikaji Kama, Sardar Singh Rana, Maulana Abdullah, Maulana Bashir, Champak Raman Pillai, Dr. Mathur Singh, Khuda Baksh were associated with their activities. Which activities? Revolutionary activities. These activities in the foreign countries gave impetus to the revolutionary activities in India. Pistols were being secretly sent to India from England along with the beddings of cooks. What they were doing, because their people were not having weapons, the Indians, so they were sending the people, those who were living in England, they used to send the pistols secretly from England in the beddings of the cooks. Madanlal Dhingra killed William Wiley, who used to criticize the revolutionaries. In 1907, the Indian Independence League was established in California. Which year? 1907. In California, that is in America, which was later named as Gadar Party by Lala Hardayal. तो गदर पार्टी बन गई थी, उसका नाम चेंज हो गया था. इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस लीग was established. A weekly named Gadar was published in 4 languages. They started a weekly, that is the magazine. उसका नाम था गदर. Taraknath Das and Kartar Singh too joined this activity. Champak Raman Pillai formed the Hind Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Dal in Germany. Plan was made to attack India by making Iraq as a headquarter in 1907. In the International Socialist Conference held in Stuttgart, Germany, the national flag prepared by Madame Kama was hoisted for the first time. So see, in the International Socialist Conference, there was a conference which was held in Stuttgart, Germany, where Madame Kama has hoisted a flag, the national flag, which she has prepared, and she hoisted for the first time. Raja Mahendra Pratap formed the provisional independence government under Rashtra Pramukh in Afghanistan, in which Barkatullah, Abidullah, Maulana Bashir, Samshid Singh, Dr. Mathur Singh, etc. all joined it. The government made efforts to get help from Russia, Iran, Turkey, etc. They also met the Turkish chief Anwar Pasha and the governor. The conspiracy Ghalib Nama, written on Reshmi Rumal, silk handkerchief, asking all Muslims to unite and fight against Christians, was exposed. See, they met Turkish chief Anwar Pasha and the governor. Then the conspiracy Ghalib Nama, written on Reshmi Rumal, that is silk handkerchief, where they have asked all the Muslims to fight against the Christians, was exposed. Raja Mahendra Pratap sent a golden strip with the signature to the Russian Tsars which we have studied previous chapters, in which he had requested the Tsar to sever all ties with England, यानी कि इंग्लैंड से सारे आपके जो रिश्ते हैं वो सब तोड़ दीजिए. Russian revolutionary Trotsky had pledged all his support to the Indian revolutionaries. Russian revolutionary in Russia there was a revolutionary whose name was Trotsky. He pledged all the support to the Indian revolutionaries. Sohanlal Pathak in Burma and Parmanand in Singapore carried on revolutionary activities. See, if you have gone to this paragraph, what we come to know is all over the world people have started with the revolutionary activities with full fledged and with big heart. In addition to this, the Kamangana and Toshamaru steamer events provided inspirations to the Indian revolutionaries staying abroad to fight against the British. The Indian youth in the age group of 18 to 24 years were mainly involved in the radical freedom movement. They were all like ready to die for their nation. They used to carry out many kind of thrilling acts as they did not fear death. When caught, they readily embraced death in that. And the slogan was Inqilab Zindabad and Vande Mataram for the purpose of freedom of their motherland. The sacrifices would provide inspiration to the young generation for ages. What they have sacrificed, still we remember them, we salute them. And because of them only we should say that we got the independence. Then we'll see the Morley-Minto reforms of 1909. The English adopted the policy of divide and rule. And what was that? To create the enmity between Hindus and Muslims. It started in 1906 when the Muslim League was formed. The policy was what? Divide and rule. They insisted Muslims, the upper class Muslim, to form a league, that is Muslim League, and to have their own separate party. Under the leadership of Aga Khan, Muslim delegations met Viceroy Minto. Morley was the Indian Wazir at that time. These reforms are known as Morley-Minto reforms. Now see, in 1915, arrival of Gandhiji to India. Before that, you must be knowing, Gandhiji was not living in India. He went to England for his higher studies. He became barrister there, and then he was in Africa. But when he returned, see what happened. Gandhiji returned to India in 1915 after successfully fighting against racism in South Africa. He was in South Africa, and there also he fought for racism. There was a racism issue in South Africa where he fought with Satyagraha. What was his policy? His policy was Satyagraha, truth and non-violence. His political mentor guru was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and spiritual mentor was Srimad Raj Chandra, from whom he got inspiration. So political mentor was Gopal Krishna Gokhale and spiritual mentor was Srimad Raj Chandra. Gandhiji travelled across India and observed the life of Indians. After he returned from there, उन्होंने पूरे देश का भ्रमण किया, पूरे देश में घूमे और देखा कि हमारे देशवासियों की क्या स्थिति है. He considered exploitation as the root of poverty in India and made plans to abolish British rule in India. उनको ये बात समझ में आई कि why the Indians are getting exploited. It's only because of poverty. And finally, he planned to abolish British rule in India. Then the next is in 1919 Rowlatt Act. The British government formed a Rowlatt Act under the chairmanship of Rowlatt, the Minister of Law, in 1919. This act was framed with the purpose of suppressing revolutionaries and nationalists. See, from the beginning we are looking into it, the British government was always suppressing the revolutionary. So this was the act specifically made by the British. They framed this with the purpose to suppress all the revolutionary and the nationalist. The act came to be known as Black Act because it was meant to suppress individual freedom and freedom of speech. According to this act, any suspicious person could be arrested and jailed. किसी पे भी डाउट हुआ उसे पकड़ना है, उठाकर उसे जेल में डाल देना है, without conducting any trial against him. That's why Gandhiji called it Black Act, and Motilal Nehru considered it as snatching away of argument, appeal and advocacy. The British government gained immense power under this act. After framing this act, Rowlatt Act, British government को बड़े फायदे हुए. They got immense power under this act to suppress any kind of opposition. So leaders and people at large expressed their opposition. People did not like this. This act was not, they have not accepted it at all. Meetings, rallies, shows, and strikes were organized against it. So what Indians did, all the nationalists and the revolutionaries, what they did, they were having meeting, they went for rallies, the shows, the strikes was organized. Gandhiji was arrested in Delhi when Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Khichlu were arrested in Punjab. The agitation became severe. The government vehemently tried to suppress all the opposition, whichever these people were not accepting it, they were opposing it, but government want to suppress them. That was their main policy. Now this is a very important part. You just see this Jallianwala Bagh massacre, Jallianwala Memorial. This has been made after this happened. Now what happened there? See, when popular leaders like Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Khichlu, पिछले paragraph में हमने पढ़ा, they were arrested in Punjab. So what happened in Punjab, that is in Amritsar, a public gathering was organized in the Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar on the day of Baisakhi to oppose the arrest. So what these people of Punjab in Amritsar, they got together on the day of Baisakhi to oppose the arrest of Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Khichlu. That time, when they all were gathered there to discuss about this matter, General O. Dyer, that is O'Donnell Dyer, reached there with his troops and without any warning opened fire on innocent people from the machine gun. There were high walls on four sides of the Bagh. In the middle was unused well and only way out being narrow. A number of people lost their life in the firing. चारों तरफ बड़ी बड़ी दीवारें थी, कोई बाहर नहीं जा सकता था, एक ही एंट्रेंस था. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दे ऑल मोस्ट ऑफ देम हैव डाइड. अकॉर्डिंग टू द गवर्नमेंट रिपोर्ट 379 people died and 1200 injured. As per the committee appointed by the Congress, 1000 people died in the firing. Hunter Commission investigating the case on behalf of British government. Now they had a commission. Hunter was the head of that commission, and he was from the British government. On behalf of British government, he defended General Dyer. And see what report he has given. The commission forgave Dyer, considering it as an innocent mistake that happened unknowingly. See how they have done this. On the other hand, when Dyer returned to England, he was honored with the sword and 2,000 pounds. Indians got a terrible shock because of this. After this inhuman act, उसने एक तो इतना बुरा काम किया, and on the top of that he was honored with the award of 2,000 pounds and a sword. Gandhiji's faith towards the British was completely lost. Anyway, we Indians were not having the faith on them, but at least हमारी बात तो समझेंगे और सुनेंगे. इतना बुरा काम किया है लोगों ने. But now it was totally out of the mind of the people of India. They thought that we are not going to listen to the British at all. This event played an important role in uniting the whole nation. See, all the people of our country, they united now. This tragedy became the ground for the future non-cooperation movement. Now they started the non-cooperation movement, not to cooperate with the British. Now we will continue with the Khilafat movement in my next part. Till now, you just read the lesson twice and try to find out the answers. Anyways, I will be giving you the page numbers, but still you have to go through it. Thank you.